We are often taught that to win a girl's heart, we must become knights in shining armor, always by her side, ready to fulfill her every wish. But the harsh truth is that the path to a woman's heart is not always paved with roses. Reality shows that nice guys who always whisper sweet nothings often end up in the safe zone of friendship. They are good friends, shoulders for her to lean on, but never cross that line. Meanwhile, bad boys with their cold, indifferent, even rebellious appearance make women swoon. They are like magnets attracting all eyes, stimulating the conquering instinct hidden in every woman. This is because women are not only looking for a man who loves them but also yearn for a man of value with his own goals and passions. The elusiveness and absence of bad boys inadvertently become magnets drawing them closer. There is a paradox in the human mind. The more we crave something, the harder it is to grasp. Conversely, when we learn to let go, no longer chasing intensely, the very thing we desire seems to come to us, as if attracted by our indifference. This strange phenomenon is not only limited to relationships between people, but also reflects the subtle laws of the universe, contemplated and concluded by ancient philosophers. It seems that the universe is testing human patience, the ability to master desires and achieve inner peace. We are no longer engrossed in chasing desires, but instead learn to observe in silence, waiting for the right moment to act decisively and effectively. Now consider the case of two men. The first man, let's call him the man named Desire. He always craves the approval of others, especially in love. He indulges in constant messages, anxious questions, and even excessive pampering towards the person he secretly admires. He is afraid of abandonment, haunted by the fear of lack of affection, and always seeking comfort, a warm look, or a confirmation of love. But ironically, those efforts backfire. The fact that he constantly seeks attention and craves compliments inadvertently exposes his lack of confidence, weakness, and even desperation. Instead of creating attraction, it pushes people away, because no one wants to be tied to a ghost who always needs protection and lacks an identity of their own. Now look at the second man, the man named Freedom. He possesses a calm, resilient spirit and a free soul, unshaken by waves of emotion. He doesn't chase anyone, nor does he seek recognition from the outside, but focuses on the journey of self-development, pursuing burning passions. He is confident in his own worth, finds joy from within, and does not depend on anyone. And you know it is that confidence and bravery that becomes the magnet that attracts all eyes. Around him there are always women who feel safe and admire him. They see in him a real man, someone who can lead and protect them. Two men, two personalities, two destinies. One man always craves love but inadvertently pushes it away. One man focuses on himself but becomes the center of attention. Perhaps in love, we need to learn to love ourselves before we want others to love us. Happiness, according to Stoic philosophers, is not a gift from fate, but a work created by ourselves. It does not lie in external events, but in how we react to them. As Epictetus once said, what matters is not what happens to you, but how you react to it. When we are no longer caught up in waves of emotions, when we learn to master ourselves, we will change the rules of the game. We are no longer the tired hunter, always craving approval from others, but become the alluring prey, making others pursue us. The second man, with his steadfast Stoic spirit, understood this well. He does not beg for love, nor does he try to impress. He seeks happiness from within, from pursuing his passions, perfecting himself, and living a meaningful life. It is that confidence, independence, and serenity that creates an irresistible attraction. He is like a solid island in the vast sea, making others want to lean on, want to anchor. He doesn't need to try but still exudes a strong masculine attraction, making others feel safe and comfortable around him. He understands that true love is not possession, but the harmony between two free souls. It is based on respect, admiration, and sharing, not dependence or control. And the way he loves himself, loves life, has become the most wonderful love letter sent to those around him. There is a saying, if you treat her like a star, she will treat you like a fan. Unfortunately, many guys don't understand this and treat the girl like a celebrity. They can't wait to show off their sweetness and kindness or text constantly on Instagram, only to later complain that women are so hard to understand and why bad boys always attract girls. The truth is, whether it's a bad boy, a player, or any archetype, attractive men have one thing in common. They focus on themselves and maintain a solid frame in their relationships with women. Don't get me wrong, stop caring here doesn't mean becoming cold or emotionless. Instead, it's a subtle shift in mindset, from trying to win to confidently letting go. This is when you learn not to place too many expectations on the outcome and not to let momentary emotions control you. When you are no longer dependent on the approval of others, you will find true peace and autonomy, which brings irresistible attraction. Think about trying to reconcile with an ex. If you cling to the hope that they will come back, you can easily make the mistake of acting on your emotions. You might reach out in moments of weakness or make poor decisions when you're sad or drunk. But if you learn to accept reality and focus on rebuilding your life, you will achieve calmness and self-control, which may make your ex see you in a different light. Similarly, when you start dating someone new, don't put too much pressure on yourself to make them like you. Enjoy the process of getting to know them without feeling the need to please them. When you stop worrying about pleasing others, you will naturally show your true nature, a confident and attractive person. Forget the cheap tricks, the boring manipulative techniques. The journey we are about to embark on is not a meaningless chase, but a psychological revolution where you will transform to become the most charming and attractive version of yourself. Because a truly attractive man does not attract by clinging, begging, but by making others voluntarily turn to him. He shines with his own light, captivating all eyes with true confidence and bravery. Today, I will share with you 6 spectacular transformation steps, 6 subtle psychological secrets to make that woman regret losing you. But remember, this journey requires commitment and effort from you. If you don't start changing today, then that love dream will forever remain just a dream. Join me step by step to discover subtle psychological strategies, secret weapons to conquer the heart of that woman, and even any heart you desire. Number 1. The art of absence. In the game of love, being hard to get is the trump card that not everyone knows how to use. It requires finesse, patience, and a bit of cold blood. But once you master this art, you will become the winner in every conquest. Many people mistakenly believe that the more they chase and the more they appear, the easier it is to score points in the eyes of the other person. But the truth is quite the opposite. When you are always available, you become boring, predictable, and less attractive. Like an overly common item, it no longer evokes curiosity or desire. On the contrary, when you disappear, you create a void in their life. They will start to wonder, what is he/she doing? Does he/she miss me? Was I wrong to let him/her go? Curiosity, longing, and even jealousy will gnaw at them, making them crave you even more. Take advantage of this time to improve yourself, pursue your passions, and build an independent and fulfilling life. When you return, you will bring a fresh, charming, and attractive image. You are no longer the boy-girl always waiting for their messages, but a successful, confident man-woman who knows his/her worth. Well, don't rush to appear as soon as they contact you. Let them wait. Let them feel your scarcity and value. When you see them again, be calm, confident, and in control of your emotions. Don't let them see that you are still affected by them. If they really want to come back, they will have to make an effort to win you over again. And at this point, the decision is in your hands. You can give them a chance, or you can choose to move on and find someone more deserving. Remember, you are the master of your own life. You have the right to choose happiness for yourself. And being hard to get is the key to help you turn the tables, regain power and confidence in love. Number 2, maintaining distance. First of all, maintaining a reasonable distance in a relationship is an art needed to preserve attraction and mutual respect. No matter how deep your love is, it is important to allow both yourself and your partner to have their own space. Clinging to and controlling your lover's every action not only diminishes your attractiveness but also makes them feel suffocated. One of the principles of Stoic philosophy is amor fati, to love and accept everything that comes in life, including giving your partner the freedom and space they need. Give them time and space to miss you, to realize your importance in their life. When you don't constantly show attention, they will naturally feel the absence and worry when you no longer care as before. For example, if you always text to check on them every day, this may initially make them feel cared for, but over time it can become boring and create a feeling of being controlled. Instead, spend time for yourself, pursue your own hobbies, meet friends, and focus on personal development. Maintaining a balanced distance not only makes your partner feel comfortable but also allows them to recognize your absence. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Don't try to control what is not in your control. Learn to let go and let things happen naturally." When you create balance in the relationship, your partner will begin to feel more in need of you, and the relationship will become stronger and more meaningful. Moreover, self-respect and confidence are the foundation of natural attraction. When you truly know who you are, understand your worth, and don't rely on the approval of others to feel valuable, you exude an attractive energy. This is the key factor that makes Stoic techniques effective. People who are confident and self-respecting will not be easily swayed by negative words or actions. They know that their worth does not depend on others, but comes from within. This makes them calm and naturally attractive. Number 3. Listen with empathy. In any relationship, understanding and the ability to listen are two key factors that help build a lasting relationship. When you listen and empathize with what your partner is going through, you are not only a partner but also a trusted confidant. This principle is also emphasized in Stoic philosophy, especially through Epictetus' saying, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Remember, conversation is not just about sharing your thoughts and feelings, but also about truly listening. I don't just focus on talking about your feelings and forget that the other person also needs space to express themselves. For example, if you see that they seem tired after a long day, take the time to ask and listen without rushing to give advice or judgment. Sometimes just having someone listen sincerely is enough to make them feel comforted and cared for. Stoic philosophy teaches us that we cannot control the thoughts or actions of others, but we can control how we react and behave. When you listen and understand without judging or imposing your views, you create a safe space where the other person can open up without fear of criticism. This helps build trust and mutual respect, making the relationship stronger and more meaningful. Imagine one day your partner comes home exhausted and stressed from work. Instead of focusing on your own feelings, you take the time to sit down, listen, and understand what they are going through. You are not only a partner but also a true friend, helping them feel loved and respected. The power of understanding and listening not only improves the relationship but also helps both of you grow and develop as complete individuals. Number 4. Practice emotional detachment. When we are too dependent on the emotions of the other person or always waiting for confirmation from them, the relationship can become suffocating and create an imbalance in attraction. Emotional detachment, in the spirit of Stoic philosophy, is about knowing how to stay calm and not letting yourself get caught up in the whirlwind of emotions every time there is a change in love. As Marcus Aurelius once said, we cannot control circumstances, but we can control how we react. When you practice emotional detachment, you no longer depend on the other person's emotions to define your worth. You focus on personal development, maintain joy from within, and do not let your happiness and sadness be completely dominated by others. This makes you more attractive and autonomous in the eyes of the other person. You are not just a lover but also an independent individual with your own life and passions, making them feel that your presence is truly interesting and worth exploring. In addition, emotional detachment also creates a mysterious attraction. When you do not appear too eager or dependent on the other person, you implicitly convey the message that you are someone who knows your worth and does not depend on others for happiness. This stimulates the other person's conquering instinct, making them more curious and wanting to discover more about you. Practicing emotional detachment not only helps you become more attractive but also makes love deeper and more sustainable. Number 5. Use time wisely. Instead of wasting time following her, trying to know what she's doing, where she is, or speculating who's by her side, focus on building and developing yourself. When you spend too much time paying attention to her every move, you not only waste precious energy but also put yourself in a state of insecurity and anxiety. This not only reduces your attractiveness but also creates the feeling that you are dependent on her presence and opinions to feel comfortable. Remember, time is an irreplaceable asset. Every moment that passes is an opportunity for you to improve, develop hobbies, pursue personal goals, and strengthen your self-worth. Taking the time to learn, expand your knowledge, improve your health, or simply enjoy life in your own way will not only make you more confident, but also make her look at you with admiration. When you are no longer preoccupied with following others, you will have more space to express the best version of yourself. Keeping yourself busy and focused on the positive things in life will not only help you feel energized, but it will also make her realize your independence and intrinsic value. This is a way to affirm that you don't need to rely on anyone for happiness and fulfillment. And when she sees you living a rich and meaningful life, she will naturally be attracted to the confidence and optimism that you exude. Number 6. Expand relationships. Expanding social relationships and building a network of friends is a great way to make her see you as a dynamic, attractive, and valuable person in your life. When you actively meet, make friends, participate in new and exciting activities, not only does your life become richer, but you also create an image of yourself as someone with a lot of joy and energy of your own, not dependent on anyone to find happiness. You actively expanding relationships and interacting with new people also helps her see that you are a valuable person and that many others also find it interesting to be around you. Imagine, instead of always focusing on her, you spend time with friends, attend events, clubs, and even make friends with people who share your interests and passions. When you are busy and living such a rich life, she will gradually realize that you are not someone who is always available or easily attainable. The feeling of fear of losing you will make her appreciate you more, because she knows that you have the ability to attract many people around you. Your independence and colorful life will not only make her pay attention but also make her want to be able to accompany and share with you in those experiences. As a result, she will come back to you not because you try to hold on, but because you create a strong attraction from your own confidence and dynamism. And so we have come to the end of the transformation journey, where you have discovered subtle psychological secrets to make her regret losing you. 6 transformation steps, 6 psychological strategies, and above all, the change from within. That is the key to opening the door to her heart and to your own. Remember, this journey is not a meaningless chase, but an opportunity for you to improve yourself, to become the best and most attractive version of yourself. When you truly shine, when you live a meaningful and joyful life, you will become more attractive than ever. And then, not only her, but the whole world will have to look back at you. You will attract opportunities, good relationships, and positive things to your life. Be persistent, make an effort, and believe in yourself. You can do it, I believe so. Thank you for watching this video. Please continue to support the channel by clicking the subscribe and like buttons. And don't forget to leave a comment sharing your thoughts or your own stories. I always look forward to interacting and learning with you. See you in the next videos.